Hey guys, my name is Phantom, back with another video. This time playing some Roommates. I feel like we've got to be close to done, and I feel like I might make these videos like an hour 30 minutes long on average now, because I feel like we should be getting to the end by now. But yeah, let's just get started. I am shocked, man, shocked! You front a band for crap's sake, and yet you screw up a karaoke number? I will murder you, Memphis. That machine was busted. The pitch was all wrong. It's a poor craftsman that blames his tools, Max. See? The lady knows. Then both of you can shut up. I didn't see either of you doing better. And I say again, you front a band. I don't have to sing well. I just have to look pretty. I certainly never claimed to be able to sing. Whatever, it's done. I'll see you at next practice, Memphis. Alright, night, guys. Night, Memphis. I had fun. So we were with Anne, huh? Once you get back inside, Anne stretches and yawns. Thanks for inviting me out with your band, Max. I had a lot of fun. No problem. Me too. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Alright, I'm gonna grab a snack. Maybe watch TV. I lay out on the couch and turn it on. Just as I'm wondering what I'm going to watch, I hear a thumping behind me on the stairs. Yes! Sally comes barreling down at me, holding Vegemite in her hands. She puts a finger to her lips with a shh and goes past the stairs to the laundry room, closing the door behind her. Of course I'm playing that event, come on now. I have no idea what's going on, but it's almost certainly trouble. I turned back around towards the TV, flipping through the channels idly. A few minutes later, Dominic rushes down the stairs. Oh hey Max, have you seen Sally? Anne said she came down here. Can't say I have. Maybe she went out the front while I was in the kitchen. What are you even doing here on a prime Saturday night like this? Dominic looks at the front door, only distractedly answering me. Raid ran long. You think she went out the front? I shrug and turn back to the TV. Seems legit. I can hear Douchnik's frustrated scoffing as he leaves by the front door. Is the coast clear? For the moment. I don't know when he'll come back though. Sally plops down on the couch next to me, petting Vegemite softly. She looks over at me at the door and sighs with relief. I can't help but reach over and give Vegemite a few scratches behind his ears. He looks at my hand in response. He's getting bigger, isn't he? Yes, it's terrible. He totally tripped over one of Dominic's Ethernet cables. I think Dominic was doing something important. I hid him behind my back and took off before he could question me. Wow, that's pretty terrible. I have to laugh at Sally's downtrodden expression. I know I was desperate. It was hard to figure out what to do. We may have to tell him about it pretty soon. I mean, I like pulling one over on the guy as much as anybody, but it's gonna get nigh impossible to hide the little fella soon. What are the rules, though? More importantly, what a stickler for them Dominic is. I know. Maybe if we all gang up on him, he'll relent. I mean, I know Isabella loves the little guy. Does anyone else know about him? Everyone else knows about him. Everyone else knows about him. None of them care. See, so we could just bully that dictator into letting us keep him. He can't kick us all out. Maybe you're right. I'm just nervous. I don't think I'm ready to risk it yet. Damn, I'm coming off kind of loud on this. Let me just turn myself down a bit. Well, like I said, you can't go on like this forever. He's bound to... Suddenly the front door opens and Dominic storms in. I guess he didn't stay out for long. Oh good, you're back. I told Sally you were looking for her and asked her to stay here. Good, Sally. What happened back there? Sally is hunched over, trying to shield the dog from Dominic. I reach my hands out quietly between us. Sally passes me Vegemite with a grateful expression before standing up. Where? Upstairs? Oh, what do you mean? Come on, Sally. I'm not in the mood. My guild needed me, and I disconnected at a crucial point. You've never had a problem with the cables before. Oh, sorry. It was an accident. Sally looks down at me as I shield the puppy from Dominic. He's licking my hands, and it's taken everything in my power not to react to it. Just what? It's embarrassing. What's going on? Nothing. Nothing. Sally's obviously floundering. I don't know what Dominic would believe, though. I gotta come up with something. Tell him she was snooping in your room. Might as well. Come on, Sally. It was flattering. Just tell him. Max, I don't think I should. Look, I was flattered that you went into my room to write me a love note. I mean, you could have just come and talked to me, but it was sweet. You got some nerves. You got so nervous when I came home. You rushed out of my room and knocked into his nerd cord. It's a cute story. I don't think he'll hold it against you. Oh. I guess he knows now. Okay, that might not have been the best tactic. No! Would you rather have me said, what was the other option? Max are even more full of crap than usual. Man, I'm cutting this shit back then, man. Fuck. Yes. I went back, by the way. Sorry, I just had to. Plus had a Dominic, too. Okay. That's weird. Drank, by the way. In the... Oh, I accidentally went back. How do I forgot how to go back on this. Okay, there we go. Sally, you were doing something nice. It's not your fault an accident happened. I know, but, I don't think he'd understand. Understand what? Sally was just telling me about the extra cleaning up she's been trying to do around the house, dusting in the corners and trying to keep things clean. She knows how much you stress about keeping the place clean. I'm just trying to help out. Do my part. I didn't mean to knock the cord out. I suppose I have noticed you cleaning a bit more lately, and looking in odd corners. I should be grateful. Still. Are you saying I'm a liar? I quickly shift Vegemite behind my back as I stand up to face Dominic angrily. Hopefully this will defuse him. Not saying anyone's a liar. It's just odd. Like you trying to hide something behind your back. What? What am I trying to hide? Crap, I nudge Sally with my foot, who puts her own arms behind her back. I stand shoulder to shoulder with her, quickly passing the puppy back over. I'm trying to hide anything. I'm trying to clear the air about what's going on. I bring my arm forward, waving them wildly at Dominic. Seriously, come on, Sally, what is it? This time it's Sally's turn to pass the puppy quickly to my hidden arms. What? I don't have anything. I can't put my arms behind my back without the third degree here. You know what? I don't have time for this. Whatever. Max, you're not as clever as you'd like to believe. I'd like to call you an idiot, but that's an insult to idiots. It's low-key a good line, not gonna lie. That's kind of funny. Sally, I've got my eye on you. Dominic turns and storms off upstairs, leaving us still trying to hold onto a squirming puppet behind our backs. As soon as we hear this door slam, we both descend into laughter. That may have been about the stupidest excuse I've ever heard. But at least he bought it for now. The key words being for now. I know. I'll think about what she said. Sally heads back upstairs as well, keeping a careful eye out. I, on the other hand, go back to watching TV for a bit before I finally fall asleep on the couch. Okay, So I'm a bit worried about all this, not gonna lie. Look at the stats and compared to what we have to like achieve. I'm gonna put myself right here for now. I love how I could just switch that on the go. That's so easy. But I don't know when spring break is coming. Um, and look at that. Okay, so for Sally, I need 100 spontaneous, 150 active. Which right now I'm at 61 active, so that's good. But the requirements to elect the spring break, the requirements for ending romances are different, so check back after spring break. Spring break already happened. No, winter break happened. Yeah, winter break happened. Let's just keep going. I don't know when spring break is, but I feel like it's gonna come too soon and I'm gonna miss out on the scene. And if that happens, I'm not rewinding all that shit back, dude. I can't. I can't, dude. That's too much. That is way too much, dude. I genuinely can't. I'm just hoping I could hit this. I know for dang sure with these things, we can hit spontaneous. It's really about activeness that I'm worried about. I have to hit about 100 extra points here. I think tonight sounds like a good night to just relax in my room. Not worry too much about studying. Yeah, come on over tonight. We should be able to study in peace. Looks like someone's making plans to do just the opposite. Yeah, I agree. It's a stupid game, but that's why we don't really need to play it. Definitely a good night to just hole up in my room and relax. Let the others have peace and quiet while they study. I grab a few snacks out of the kitchen, then close the door to my room. I think everyone else around here is just getting some studying done, which means I shouldn't be bothered, which is all I'm really looking for tonight. Fuck. Damn. What? What the fuck was that? Why was that even an event? That was in spring break, right? No, that was just us studying. What the hell was that? Man, I'm looking at these stats and I feel so stupid because I could have literally, like, rational creative, that's what, 91, 91 plus 12, 115? No, that's 113. That's 113 points I could have fucking had, dude. Or is that 103? I think that might be 103. Fuck. Glad I went shopping after all. Valentine's Day's here. Now I guess it's just a matter of figuring out if I want to make a big deal out of it. It's a pretty nice day out, actually. The weather really cleared up. It made up for a nice walk back to the dorm while I figured things out. As I enter Latin House, I can hear all kinds of noises. Sounds like everybody's home, at least. I head up to my room for a moment while I decide what I want to do. Okay, here's the thing. Spring break and Valentine's Day are very close to each other. Like 3 weeks, I think. So I think I have 3 weeks to upgrade all of those stats. Fuck. I suppose there's no point in waiting around. No time like the present after all. But no, I say 3 weeks, but February, March, May. Oh, that might be 6 weeks. I don't know. Really, the only question is who should I try to find? You know damn well who you should try to find. Pretty sure Sally should have just finished walking Vegemite, so she's probably in her room by now. I knock quietly and open the door. When I hear her calling, a quick foot keeps the puppy from running down the hallway. Oh, thank goodness, the little brat. So, what can I do for you? As I enter the room, I pick the squirmy puppy up and give him a few scratches behind the ears. Once the door is closed, I put him back on the floor. He's still pretty happy to see me, though, so I take a few moments to play with him while Sally smiles down at us. You got a really cute puppy here. You know that? Yeah, I've noticed. He's a pretty good boy, too. Even if he is a terrible brat. Did he just come in and play with him? That's pretty cute too. Ha, no. You just distracted me. I definitely came in here for you. It's not much, but I picked this up for you. It's just a few potted tulips, but they're pretty and I thought you'd like them. Oh, Max, they're so pretty. Thank you so much. And I love that you didn't get me cut flowers. I have just a place to keep these too. Sally clears some space on top of one of her bookshelves and spends a few moments happily setting up her new flowers. Yes! I don't know if I could have gotten more than that, but... Well, I'm sure Vegemite needs your attention more than I do for now. Have a good night, Sally. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Max. Okay. So, I mean, we did that. Now, are we gonna probably have to skip the scene because I'm a dumbass? Probably. If that does happen, I'll just show y'all like a video of what happens, I guess, and me reacting to it. Cause I didn't know, dude. I spent half the game not knowing that, dog. I was like, what am I even doing these for, man? Fuck. This is another day of crappy homework assignments. So, you just have to show your work here, see? Don't forget to use the variables down here. Yeah, okay, I think I get it. Thanks, Ann. Sorry to call you in for this sort of crap. Oh, don't worry about it, Max. Always happy to help. Something outside catches her attention. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! I turn my head in the direction of the window to see. Down the driveway, I see Sally and Memphis walking off down the road. A lot of Sally events lately. Damn. Anna's clearly rooting for them, but just smiles at me as she leaves me alone for my assignment. Thanks, Anne. I guess I can't go chasing after them just yet, much as I'd like to ditch all the stupid homework. Oh well. Wait, what? What, Memphis clapping Sally's cheeks? Now hold on, we about to have a problem, bro. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? What is Memphis doing around with my girl, bruh? He clapping her cheeks. That's the only answer here. That's all I got. He clapping her cheeks. Damn. Okay, I'm starting to believe more and more over time that we can get active done. I know the moment that I hit one of these, I will go full in on the other, dude. Is the office a spontaneous job? Oh, fuck. I don't know. Am I just doing that for money? Okay, hopefully they don't just take this one away from me. I barely got the door open when I hear yelling from upstairs. Well, what did you expect was gonna happen? You know the rules, Sally! Oh crap, I hope this isn't what I think it is. Come on, Dominic! Maybe I should get up there. Sally's gonna need backup. I close the door behind me and run upstairs. Looks like everyone else was home too, so they're all watching the scene in the hall. Dominic is yelling at poor Sally while she clinks a Vegemite. God damn it! No, Sally, you know the rules. I walked you through them just like I walked everyone else through them. No pets allowed. It's rule number 2 for crying out loud. Oh yeah, because we've never broken a rule before. That's not helping your case, Sally. So what? You're just gonna kick me out of the house because I didn't want this see a poor puppy freeze on the street? One way or another, that dog is leaving this house, Sally. If you want to go with him, I'm not gonna stop you. Don't blow a gasket, douchenick. What's the big deal here anyways? Both Sally and Dominic seem surprised to see me standing at the top of the stairs. Stay out of this, Max. This is a violation and I have to deal with this as Latin House's RA. By now, Sally's just flat out crying. The others leave their rooms. Isabella gives me a nod hello, then leans over toward my ear. Poor Sally. Dominic came home early and caught her bringing Vegemite back in from his walk. No way to back out of it now. I nod to Isabella as Dominic continues to chew out Sally. Can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. Not to mention so inconsiderate to your fellow housemates. Did you ever take their feelings into account when you decided to bring that dog in here? What if they're allergic? Actually, I'm not allergic at all. Anybody else? Everyone else shakes their head while Dominic frowns. Regardless, what about the mess, Or the disturbance to your studying? I don't think Vegemite's ever disturbed my studying. You guys? We all shake our head no. I know what you're trying to do here, and it's not going to work, damn it. She broke the rule. The dog's gotta go. Oh, please, douchenick. We all know you'll never report this infraction. You don't want the mark on your record. Ha, so true. You two delinquents, shut it. I know you knew about this violation and didn't report it. So don't think you're not on my watch list. Sally's actually a very responsible pet owner, Dominic. Don't you ever feel like you're being a bit hard on her? Sorry, but these are the rules. What am I supposed to tell the housing committee? Oh, sorry, I thought that rule was just a suggestion. I do not believe it is strictly necessary that you inform the housing committee. He's right. Nobody says you have to tell them. You're right. Just keep this under wraps, you know? It's not like we're gonna blab about it. And to leave, the puppy goes. Promise to help Sally take care of the puppy. What the fuck is threatening to leave? What is that gonna do for our case? Oh, we're gonna leave. I swear to God if that's somehow the right answer. This is bullshit and you know it, douchenick. We've had alcohol. We partied late. I can't think of a single rule on your stupid list we haven't broken. Seriously, we've committed crime, so just let us keep doing it is not a defense. Why would you think it is? It's not a federal prison, Dominic. It's a dorm. We're college kids. We're practically required to break the rules. Not me. Fine. You're so worried about disturbing our study and leaving a mess, I volunteer to make sure that doesn't happen. What? No, that's not the point. I can take care of Vegemite just fine, thank you very much. I'm not saying you can, I'm just saying I'll make sure he stays out of trouble while you study. Come on, Dom, you already know my grades are a waste. And that way you have nothing to be concerned about. That should rather neatly answer your concerns, Dominic. Listen, you're not 6, and you don't get to keep him just because you promised to take him walkies every day. He's not allowed. Oh yes, if Max is keeping an extra eye on him, then it shouldn't be a problem at all. It would be useful to have an extra set of eyes on him. Yes, I think that fixes everything, Max. Listen to me. Everyone in the room just turns to glare at Dominic and laugh if it weren't supposed to be serious. Fine. Do what you want. What am I? Just the RA. Who even cares? +5. Everyone but Dominic looks out a cheer at that. I mean, I don't need a college education when they kick me out. I'm sure they'll find a very nice bridge to die under. So, stop being such a drama queen. We all laugh as Sally puts Vegemite down on the carpet and finally lets him explore the house as freely as he wants. Yippee! I'm happy. Vegemite finally gets to explore? Come on now. That boy was struggling in that closet. The office? It's irrational. What am I doing that for? Did I accidentally switch that? Am I an idiot? Bruh. Okay, I'm at 95 active, dude. Please tell me I'm gonna hit this. Please, dear Lord, tell me I'm gonna hit this. Only a +2 for that one? Oh, man. They should have allowed me to, get on the football team or something. I would have done wonders. Looking at Max and I just don't see it at all. Wait, we're doing what? Called everyone together, right? Yeah, they're gonna meet us down at the Landers building, but none of us knew what this was about. You didn't tell us we were having some stupid battle of the bands. Yeah, I grabbed us some tickets the day after we went shopping for Valentine's. And you didn't tell me you'd gotten them? I don't tell you when I take a dump either. Yet it happens all the same. What type of fucking analogy was that? This is why I write lyrics. Fine, come on, let's go. Hang on, have you seen my car keys? Are you kidding me? Yo. Are you a goddamn idiot and washed them with your pants? Have I ever told you what a pain in the dick it is having a best friend who knows me so well? 'Cause it's a huge one, come on. 10 minutes later, we're in my van driving towards the Landers building. When we arrive, I see the others standing by the few minimal instruments. Luckily, I still had slim strums in my van from our last practice. So, what is the actual plan here, Max? Easy! We've got 2 tickets already. Each of us grabs one of the others and flashes our 2 tickets as we go by. Then we'll hand the tickets off to the next pair behind the taker's back. Really? There's no way that plan will work. Oh, ye of little faith. Another few minutes later, and maybe a little... Finagling? What the fuck is that? Finagling in line, and all 4 of us are standing in the main room. Looks like the stage area is a bit spur of the moment. Look, I gotta say something real quick. Is it just me, or does Max sometimes say words that are way smarter than what he should be able to accomplish? It's probably just a normal meeting hall that they added a bit of stage area and some curtains to. What have we learned? Oh, shut up. Alright, this thing's kind of open mic. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna go sign us up. Everybody keep quiet about having done gigs, alright? Are we actually even allowed to compete in this thing? Are we? Are we not the best band in this area? Yeah, fine. Luckily, the sign-up sheet is still pretty empty. It looks like there's not a lot of competition. I think about using fake names for a few seconds, but all the other bands wrote their proper names. I quickly write Back Alley Flash on the sheet. Looks like I was just in time too. Just as I finish, some lady picks up the paper and walks off behind the stage. Just as I rejoin the others, I see Chad come up to the mic. And I honestly can't believe my eyes. I can't either. I cannot either. Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Battle of the Bands. Hope you've all got totally ready to rock, man. When we call your name, come backstage. You got 5 minutes to get set up. Myself and the other judges will let everyone know the winner at the end of the night. I forgot what voice I did for him. Well, shit. Whatever, I'll overcome it. We're still the best band here. Nothing I hear for the next 2 hours leads me to believe any differently. When they finally call our name, I send Memphis out to let them know we're here while I help Slim and Jerry get the equipment in. Backstage, just before we get on, I'm trying to keep my head low when I hear a familiar voice behind me. Isabella, huh? Chad's probably gonna throw you guys out, you know. What? I barely even touch his girlfriend. I swear. Isabella laughs at that. How'd he end up a judge, anyway? Last minute replacement, actually. Just your bad luck, I guess. I see Memphis gesturing at me from the stage. I give Isabella my best grin and wink. Sorry, babe. Gotta hit the stage. You know I love that spotlight. Isabella just grins at me, and I get out under the lights and grab the mic. 3 songs later, the crowd is on their feet, stomping and clapping for more. We gracefully leave the stage, always leaving wanting more, right? Our drum set is still on stage, just in case we manage to swing an encore. Finally, with the stage clear, Chad comes to the front of the stage and looks out over the crowd. I guess we can tell who got the popular vote. Unfortunately, by judge decision, I'm afraid the Back Alley Flash is gonna have to be disqualified. It's heartening to hear the crowd booing Chad. Look, I'm sorry, but we have it on authority that Back Alley Flash is a professional band under our rules. Despite the crowd booing again, it seems Chad's not going to budge. Let's confront him. Who cares if Isabella doesn't like us for this? I look over at Memphis, who just gives me the stink eye. Isabella's backstage looking at me expectantly. Chad is just smirking at me triumphantly. When in doubt, rock it out. I strum out a few quick power chords while I face the audience. Apparently you guys didn't like us that much, otherwise we would have heard you cheering. Just as I expected, the crowd cheers loudly for us. I can't hear you guys. That's better. So I guess the real question is, do you punks like to rock? I've got the crowd where I want them now. Memphis is strumming his bass and Slim lays out a simple beat. Well, that answers that question. I figured you guys were rockers. Only problem is, this douchebag over here thinks you guys are idiots. The crowd boos loudly at Chad. What? I didn't say that. You guys broke the rules. It's simple fact. Oh yeah, because mother effing rock is about rules. I'm sorry you're jealous, dude, but it doesn't mean you get to stand in the way of what these people want. Another cheer. I'm working this crowd for all it's worth. Finally, I give Memphis a signal break into a simple song for a bit. Just swung the crowd for great solo, much to their adoration. Meanwhile, I walk over to Chad. Come on, man. I'm not exactly a professional yet, just a few gigs around town. More importantly, I'm going to be a professional. And this crowd's not going to let you stop me. You can't stand in the way of this, and you won't. My gaze meets Chad's head on. We stare at each other like that for a few moments. Whatever. Fine, I'll go tell the committee. Just don't expect me to pull some kind of stunt like this off again, punk. Chad storms off behind the wings. The people who notice cheer loudly. Isn't this the part where you crush a beer can on your head? Yeah, but honestly, you think he would have caved if I'd begged and pleaded? No, you played it the right way. I'm just saying, don't try any of that alpha male crap on me, guided hot stuff. You know, you're the top of me, babe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe there's an encore that's calling for. That's totally not what I said. Fuck. Isabella smiles that gorgeous seductive smile at me as I turn head into another number. I think she liked that display. Yippee! Okay, back to just doing some regular simulation stuff. I'm gonna see why my phone was vibrating real quick. And it seems like just some... Oh, I got mentioned in a story on Insta. Maybe that's about one of my friends. I have this friend who just got promposal to. And actually they stream. I don't know if they want this information out there though, so I'm gonna just keep it to myself for now. I mean, they show their face on every stream. And their name is kind of just public. I don't know. I'd rather just not get into trouble for accidentally mentioning something that I shouldn't be mentioning, so I'm just gonna stay quiet. I'm going to live life to the fullest. Okay, please tell me we got like 2 more weeks, because I'm pretty sure if we get 2 more weeks, we can actually complete this. Active is done, right? No, active is 150. Spontaneous is what's almost done. College farm job unlocked. Ooh, yes. Is this physical? Oh my god, it's physical. And they replaced it for all my things. So I'm actually gonna set y'all up here again. Sure, let's do that. Wall climbing, physical. Can I not do something that, like, I guess I'll study. Might as well get my grades up. Physical, spontaneous. Because spontaneous only needs 100, right? Spontaneous only needs 100. Yeah, it's 150 for... I think this is good then. Let's go. Please. I feel like we're right there. Oh, I thought this was spring break. I was about to kill myself. Okay. Come on, Max. I want you to see this. I'm coming. I chuckle as we move through the trees. Rakesh just looks so excited. I guess it's rubbing off. Rakesh had come to get me almost the second I'd left class. It was about time for lunch, though, so I had an hour or so. He led me to the park without saying much else, just that he was happy. I was free for a bit. Finally, we hit a clearing, and I watched him spread his arms very theatrically. On the ground is a rather elaborate and incredible put-together picnic lunch. Holy cow! You set this all up? Well, I may have purchased a few things in the basket, but otherwise... Ah, dang it. I wish I'd known, Rakesh. I wouldn't have made lunch plans. Rakesh's face falls terribly. I feel really bad, but it's such a surprise. I understand, Max. So sorry, really. It's okay, go on. I do not wish to interrupt your plans. I just wanted your opinion on the setup anyway. On that case, bro, it's great. You're sure to impress. I wave goodbyes and make my way back to campus. Rakesh seems pleased at my praise. Some of these are skipping, and that's not really my choice. Is my energy too low? 75%? That's good. Why is he skipping? Was that his event, maybe? Oh, fuck. I think the events are coming because Anne's just happened. Rakesh is happening. Please, Sally, don't be next, dude. I do not want to skip out on Sally's, dude. And then this is Isabella's. What? You better not have said what I think you just said. I was trying to get an early night, but Isabella's screaming snapped me awake. Last I remember, she was supposed to be hanging out with Chad tonight. I guess her date went pretty well. Maybe we all got lucky and Chad finally did something stupid enough to get kicked to the curb. Quick clicking at my clock shows it's pretty late. I wonder if I should see what's going on. Isabella's calmed down a little bit, so I can't really make out what they're saying from here. Energy. Then again, it would feel a lot like snooping on her personal business. I should probably leave them alone to work out their issues. Put my head back down and try to cover my ears with a pillow. A few minutes later, I could hear a thumping noise as somebody large went down the stairs and out the door. After that, things went quiet and I could go back to sleep. So she's probably broken up. The next morning, I ran into Isabella at the dining room table, slowly eating breakfast. She looked awful, like she'd been crying all night. She looks like she's still crying in her picture. Are you okay? It's fine, Max. Are things okay with Chad? I'll thank you not to mention the name of that asshole again. I quickly throw my hands up defensively and back away into the kitchen. I guess things didn't go so great last night after all. I may have wanted Chad out, but I didn't want Isabella hurt so bad by it. Alright. Okay, studying. I feel like our grades are pretty good, bro. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like our grades are amazing right now. Let me take a sip of my drink. This is some good drink. So the physical active stuff, I'm starting to have more confidence that we can actually finish that in time. Spontaneous. There's no way that we don't hit that in time. Literally no way. Okay, dude, you've been on this college farm thing for a while. Come on now, please. Please. I just want to know that I can get this. Spontaneous, I think I would only need one more if we keep using the amount that we have right now, and then we could switch those to active activities if there are any. And then we would have officially done it. Everyone's covered in green today. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. Heck, everything is, except me, but that's okay. Don't get me wrong, I love St. Patty's Day, but if you're gonna make up a holiday for getting drunk is about good as it gets. You know the old rules, if you're not wearing green, you get a pinch. And nothing invites the ladies to get a little touchy, feeling like an excuse to give a cute stud a pinch. I've already gotten a few cute codes eager to... What? Few codes eager to pinch the non-believer. At any rate, I'm sure the folks at Landhouse are planning some sort of big blowout bash, regardless of Dominic's desires, of course. I've been in my room for the last few hours, wondering if I want to try to sneak out before it gets started. This could be a good way to, level up with Sally, right? I could probably find a party way hotter than what Douchnik would let us throw, but, no, it's always better getting drunk with friends. I'm sure we could trick Dominic under a table and then we can have some real fun. I spend the next hours going through my special hidden stash. Hopefully we've got some green food coloring or something. If I'm not heading out to the wild parties, I may as well make the parties here as wild as possible. When I hear the knock on my door, I'm ready for whatever the night holds. Hey Max, Isabella says she's got a whole slew of games for us tonight, so you should get your ass in gear before I drink all the good booze. Given how mopey Isabella's been since she broke up with Chad, I'm surprised she's disinvested in St. Patrick's Day. Maybe she's just using the party as an excuse to get over her ex-boyfriend. I follow Rakesh down the stairs where I see that the crew has been busy. There are cards laid out, green beer, and some kind of green punch in a giant bowl. So, what's the proof on that punch, Isabella? It'll put hair on your chest and knock those hairs out and grow all new, stronger super hairs. Sounds like my kind of drink. I reach up a hand and high-five Isabella while going to get a glass of punch. Just for good measure, I slip a bit of the concoction I was working on earlier in my room in there. I can see Anne eyeing me from across the room. I give her a wink and she just shakes her head. One step later, and I swear my vision went blurry for a second. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Where's Dominic? I'm surprised he'd let you get away with this. Isabella just grins and points over to the study nook. Sitting there, he tied at the wrist and ankles, wearing a blindfold and gag, is Dominic hanging around his neck, and the sign simply says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." I can almost see his frown deepen as he hears me guffawing at his predicament. Oh no, this is perfect, see? This is his plausible deniability. If anyone finds out about the party, not his fault. He was tied up by desperados. Everyone laughs at that. Well, everyone, except Dominic. Enough of this small talk. Tonight we test the luck of the Irish. Wait, which one of us is Irish? Why, you. First, pin the shamrock on the leprechaun. The alcohol starts flowing early and freely, and I take all I can get. I don't know how we did it, but somehow between Isabella's punch and my own concoction, we've made some of the tastiest liquor I've ever had. Luckily, Isabella's games begin to take progressively less skill and progressively more drinking. We play a bunch of different silly party games with drunken penalties. Isabella's even got her hands on a snake-shaped piñata. When we finally managed to drunkenly beat it open, it was full of jello shots in little plastic cups. Turns out Rakesh had actually made it special. Finally, after a while, we're all sitting on the floor around the study nook. Dominic continued struggling, getting out of his bindings, and started playing a simple game of truth or dare. Okay, I choose Sally. Okay, dare. You should let out the loudest bleat you can, Belch. Oh, what? That's gross, Rakesh. Too bad you have chosen to be daring. Sally takes a drink of the punch. We even embrace a little before taking a deep breath and letting out the smallest burp any of us have heard. Everyone laughs and Sally turns bright red. I can't just burp on command. Shut up. Whatever, it's my turn now, so shut up. Sally turns towards me with a wicked look in her eyes. Okay, Max. Truth or dare? Alright, dare. Okay, I dare you to show us your ass. Are you kidding me? Oh, hell yeah, it's a full moon tonight. Anne covers her eyes as I sigh and turn around. I notice she's speaking through her fingers, though. I lower my pants to the catcalls and cheers of my roommates. Maybe I milk it a little bit, but I've always been the type to put on a show. Finally, I lift my pants back up to boos and cheers. Happy? Alright, nice one, Max. Your turn now. Finally, okay, I choose Isabella. I continue around the circle like that for another few hours. In the morning, I wake up in my own bed, feeling like death is trying out a new drum solo behind my sinuses. I can only vaguely remember making my way back upstairs, but everything feels fuzzy. I head downstairs towards the kitchen for a bit of water, only to find everyone else standing at the bottom of the stairs. I go down to them and look in the same direction, and my jaw hits the floor. Don't tell me we never... Sitting in a chair at the study, silently fuming, Dominic waits to be untied. Not it! Luckily, when it was all over, Rakesh lost the rock paper scissors contest. The rest of us were well on our way to Isabella's cafe for some morning coffee before Dominic finally got set free. They really left that man there the entire night. What's crazy is that I literally saw it coming. Like I felt the build up to that. Cafeteria work? Oh, that's spontaneous. Okay. +2 though. That's so little. Sleep early to get some energy. Yes, that is why I need your help, Max. I cannot paint all these flowers by myself in one night. I shouldn't be painting those flowers at all. You know, they're in a park, Rakesh. Isn't that illegal? I am nearly positive that it would be viewed as a public service. Oh, what the hell? Let's go. Perfect. You will want this domino mask. Where would you even get one of these? I'm not really sure how you talked me into wearing a mask, but 4 hours later, every flower in the park is painted some virulent striped pattern. It's actually pretty cool looking. And hell, I'm always up for a little mayhem. The next morning, the park was mentioned on the news. There was a lot of laughter, and I was mostly just glad the police weren't looking too hard into it. Luckily, the paint came off easily and wasn't actually harmful to the plants. Okay. I feel like there's just random events happening now. +5 energy, +5 strength. And this is probably going to give us like +5 spontaneous. That's 10 if we combine it with the other one. I don't know when spring break is. Hold on, let's do math, bro. Wall climbing, +6, +5, +6, +5. So +5, +6, +5, +6. So this is 12. And then combine with these 22. So 22, 144. 144 +6. That's 150. Okay, now spontaneous. +6. So 89. 89. 95. 93. The bad thing is that I cannot sacrifice one for the other. Fuck. Please tell me one of these is spontaneous, dude. Please tell me. Oh man, we're so cooked. You gotta be cooked. We're just gonna have to hope, dude. This is all built off prayers. Let's go. Thoughts and prayers, right? Come on. Fingers crossed. Ah, oh, nah, bruh. It's finals. That's spring break, dude. Oh, that's spring break, dude. Please tell me there's something I can do, dog. It's starting to get really nice outside. The weather's been nice and warm lately. This is pretty much the perfect finals week, with spring break only 1 week away. Please, dear God. I'm having a hard time concentrating on my schoolwork. Not that I was thinking about it a lot beforehand, but come on, hit the bleach with all those hotties and bikinis. It's gotta be a good break. I've got a book in my lap, but my attention keeps wandering, and I keep staring out at the quad around me. That's how I noticed Professor Task walking by me, which got me thinking about his extra credit assignment. I wonder what exactly he set up. I know I've heard Anne grumbling about it from time to time, but I don't really know what was up. The professor is almost through the quad. I can still catch him if I want, but I'm not sure I want to. If this gives us Maybe spontaneous points. I get to my feet and quickly run after the professor. Professor! Max, wasn't it? Yes, what do you want? I'll admit it, Professor. I'm just curious about that extra credit assignment I passed up. Well, then you should have volunteered. There's nothing you can do about it now. I'm afraid you're gonna have to sink or swim on your own, Max, and the chance to parcel favor has long since passed. Though I think once you find out you could have passed my class without trying to think twice about volunteering in the future. The professor walked away while I stand here downfunded. I could have passed this class with no effort, damn it! Screw it. I'm certainly not going to spend any effort now. I think it's time to get some lunch and forget all this studying bullcrap. Did I lose 5 points for that? I got no spontaneous points for that. Wait, you want me to do what? Please, Max. Sally was all worked up about this thing today, and I'm worried this scene might get ugly. I'm already stuck here fielding calls from the housing authority about student involvement. Apparently, Sally went down to the science building earlier to join a bunch of other students in protesting. What exactly are they protesting? I don't know. I'm paid to keep you people from burning the house down, not to watch your every movement. Can you please go check up on her for me? I'm supposed to have a meeting with my advisors this afternoon. Come on, I'll pull some strings and make sure your advisor sees you tomorrow. Alright, you crybaby. Jeez. While you're getting me favors, see if you can't get me one of those flat screens from my room. Just go, you dick. I head out the door and over to the science building. When I get there, there's a crowd of maybe 30 people, all holding signs and murmuring. The crowd doesn't seem ugly, but they do seem quite disgruntled. I can see a few campus security officers overlooking the crowd. I wonder where Sally is in all of this. Are we going to stand for this? Right on cue, Sally's standing on a box of some kind at the front of the crowd, speaking into a microphone. When I found out they were testing on animals here at our school, I set out to call for action. I'm really happy that you all answered that call, but we need to send up a different call. A call to stop the atrocities happening right inside this building. The crowd cheers for her, hefting their signs high. I could see the security guards getting restless. A few of them are reaching towards their belt. Not that they have anything on their belts. What school rules apparently forbids actual weapons. Still, one of the idiots has probably got an itchy pepper spraying finger. I make my way to the front of the crowd and wait to Sally. And that's why we cannot stop our clarion call until these monsters have given up on all these tests that they're doing on animals in there. Are you with me? The crowd cheers again while I try to get Sally's attention. That's what I thought, and if those cowards don't get out here soon, then we're gonna bust in there and free those animals ourselves. This is just wrong. The crowd cheers again, even louder this time. Security guards are definitely getting nervous. I frantically wave Sally over as she finally gets off her box. Oh, Max, hey, I'm so happy you came. It really means a lot to me that you showed up to support my cause. Sally's smile beams at me. I actually came because Dominic asked me to check up on you. Not that I wouldn't have come anyway, but you never emailed me. I didn't know it was happening. You know I love to rouse a good rabble. Oh, well, still I'm happy you came. How did all this start? Right. You won't believe it. I was on our campus message board when I read a post that stated they were due to begin their testing with animals today. A message board post? Really? Yeah, the guy must have been a scientist because he said it was going to be really hard to deal with. He said he was expecting a lot of suffering. They're testing on suffering animals. I can't stand for that, Max. Sally, I don't know about this message board, but that's not a lot to go on. Are you sure there's something happening here? Well, answer me this. If nothing is happening in there, how come they refuse to let us in and see, huh? Maybe because there's 30 angry people out here? Yeah, 30 people angry about all the lies. Look, are you with me or against me here? I've already had to tell these stupid rent-a-cops that we're perfectly in our rights. Don't you start on me too. Look, as much as I am a lover for some cooch, beautiful ladies. I'm going back home and doing some quick research into this. She could be following a lie. And I'm strongly in the belief that if you're wrong, you're wrong. Look, Sally, I'm not against you, but this all seems really weird and hasty. Let me look into it a little bit more. Maybe I could find something you can use against them, okay? Just promise not to charge you in until I get back, alright? Alright, fine, hurry. Just hurry, I can't think of what those animals in trouble and what they're going through and da-da-da-da-da-da. I run home with all my might. I know if I don't hurry, someone's gonna do something stupid. As soon as I'm in the door, I hurry to Anne's room, pounding on the door. Oh, hey Max, what's up? Hey, Sally's protesting some kind of animal torture at the science building, but I think something funny is going on. Help me look this stuff up. What? Why me? Anne looks panicked. It's probably because I rushed up here all out of breath. Sorry, Anne, it's just... You're pretty much the best researcher at this whole school. I couldn't think of anyone better to look into this than you. Anne blushes cutely and then just gestures for me to come in. Yippee! Once I've explained the situation, I watch Anne frantically typing her way through the college message board. Let's see, here we go. Found the original message. Starting testing on animals today. I hated so much suffering, but it's all in the name of science. Who got the grant? Better make sure use of it. What grant is this? I want you to track back through a few more news sites until she finally stops on an article and reads for a few moments, before slapping her palm to her face. I know what the grant was for. Here, let me email you the article. Show it to Sally. I think it'll clear this all up. And sighs she's just read something really stupid. I thank her for the help and rush out the door. Back at the protest, I can see I'm just in time. Up in front of the door of the science building, I can see Sally bullying a short guy with glasses who seems to be for the science building. He seems familiar, but I can't quite place him. This is your last chance, Butch. Come clean about your hideous experiments. I'm telling you, there is no hideous experiments in here. Everything in here is perfectly safe and approved. Oh, like I'm gonna believe you when there's suffering going on. Actually, Sally... Oh, Max, come on, let's force this little weasel to open up. Before she could say another word, I shoved the article in her hands. She looks at me inquisitively, but starts reading it. Butch leans over to the paper and nods in understanding. Oh yeah, that would pretty much explain what's going on in there. You can see why you don't want to discuss it. Sally turns red as a beat, then turns to the audience with her megaphone up. False alarm, people, go home, nothing to see here, scram! She then drops the microphone and walks off, whispering a quiet thanks to me as she passes me. I hope she gets over this. Her heart was in the right place, but oh well. Butch scratches his head, equally embarrassed, and just wanders back into the building. For my part, I hurry after Sally. Maybe I'll treat her to lunch. Okay. Dude, my spontaneous skill is not going up. Please. I really wish I could also stop and make adjustments throughout the week. And I'm really hoping I could at least spring break. No, spring break is the entire week. I don't know what I'm trying to get at, dude. I think I failed. Dude. I think I motherfucking failed, dog. Oh my god. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like I'm enjoying this a bit less if I miss out on the scene, because this is gonna be like Final Fantasy VII all over again. I don't know why I was looking at the microphone. My bad, y'all. I feel like this is like Final Fantasy VII all over again, where they fucking kept me out of my goddamn thing, out of my golden saucer date. I feel like that's exactly what's about to happen. Again, I suck at this stuff. My bad, y'all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please keep doing great things. You are good at them. Bye.